Hello, this is Ayrton Senna's Super Monaco Grand Prix 2 on the Sega Mega Drive. This is one of the original games I had back in the day. This is not my original cart, unfortunately. As I've said before, my sister borrowed my Mega Drive while she went to university and came back with none of my games. I think she went off with 15 games, 4 came back, and I think 1 or 2 were my own. No, don't snap around. Don't even know what car I'm in. I think this is the beginning of the season. Yeah, I'm in the best car, so I'll just beat Ayrton Senna. Okay, now the secret to this game is to not skid. Don't get the high-pitched skidding noises. And there you go. Try to do that. Basically, use the animation of the steer of the car straightening up. That was terrible. Try to go around the corner. So basically, what you got to do is let go slightly around the corner. So what you do is you turn, let go, turn. So what you want to do is turn, let go, turn. So you don't get any skidding noises, so you don't slow down. This isn't my original car. This is one I bought used, and I think when I got it, I came home and played it for about an hour, and I beat most of the person's lap records. And not lost it. There we go. All the rival cars or opponent cars look the same colour, unless someone challenges you or you challenge them and their car looks the actual team colours. Now the slight difference between this and number 1, there are differences. The main difference is the what happens when you hit another car. Now on this one, if you deem to be at fault, i.e. you're behind them or at the side of them, you get penalised quite heavily by your car slows down quite a lot, and the opposing team car hardly slows down at all. While in Monaco Grand Prix 1, what would happen is you both slow down to about the same speed, but you seem to recover sooner, and a lot of the time you can actually go around and overtake them. So we go. Try and keep the skidding noises down to a minimum, except for this one because it's a big corner. Can't stop that one. Now, one of the first things that I did, have I said this already? That I beat the opponent. Oh god, I don't know what I've said. Yes, I used to be really, really good at this, and when I got it, I beat all the lap records. I could probably beat him even more if I played a bit longer. Oh, that's terrible! Look at that. Now, a little bit of a story here. I was a massive F1 fan. To be honest, I lost interest when they brought the refueling in. That's when they started doing this stupid undertaking, and it was more tactical than actually racing. And I actually remember watching the day Ayrton Senna died. Now, I wasn't an Ayrton Senna fan. I was a bit young to understand the history and how good of a driver he was, but I was a Nigel Mansell fan and a Damon Hill fan and a Johnny Herbert fan, Johnny British driver. But I knew how good Ayrton Senna was. But he was always the person who was getting in the way of a British person winning usually. But the day he died, I actually watched the race and they announced that he died, and I actually came up and actually put this game on and had a quick game, and I actually cried. I wasn't ball out, but I mean, I shed a few tears. I don't know why. It was very sad. There we go. Just beat my lap record. My own lap record. There you go. Let's try not to get any skiddy noises. No, that's not good. Got a few there. Now you can actually get even better lap records if you drop back a bit and on the longer straights to use the slipstreams of the other cars. But sometimes when you get stuck in traffic, especially this track, it's quite hard to get past them, so you literally touch them and they go flying off and you grind to a halt. Now there is sort of performance degrading in this game, you tend to find that around about lap 4 you get your fastest lap, and then the next two your car tends to struggle to there you go. Your car tends to struggle to reach its maximum revs. Like now, you can see now it's taking a while to actually get up to its maximum revs, and you start noticing you don't make corners as easily. Now, when you actually see the animation of turning, see for there, see the skidding sound only happens if you're on full lock. Now, as your tyres wear out, you start to get like the skid sound on the very far turning animation, and also the next one down as well. So you do actually notice your car losing grip. I think it literally is just how slow down for that corner because that's go around the outside of him. Yeah, you don't use your brakes to brake, you just use your gears. Yeah, I don't slow down in a bit there. I was going to hit that signpost. Yeah, I don't think it's a case of the harder you drive your car, the more it wears down. I think it literally is just down to lap number. Because I've tiptoed around these tracks and then you still do terrible on the last 2 laps. So actually, it's getting harder to actually make those corners while trying to avoid doing the skidding sound. So you just go for it now as normal. There we go. If you get that, something hit me. So there you go. That is Ayrton Senna's Super Monaco Grand Prix 2 in the Sega Mega Drive. It's probably the best Formula 1 game you're going to get on the system. It is a very, very good game. It's also got battery saving, which was a godsend over typing that bloody code in on Super Monaco Grand Prix 1. Let's save it. So there you go, there's a quick overview of Super Monaco Grand Prix 2. As always, thanks for watching. I hope to have a video up soon, and keep on gaming.